have you resumed shooting fully after the COVID enforced lockdown, and of course the ease of lockdown? Have you resumed? Seems like you've resumed work and shooting fully.
I have resumed work, yes, but I'm not on set right now. Yeah, I'm not on set right now.
Okay.
But I've resumed work, yes. I have resumed work. And most times they come with the thermometer thing. Most of the jobs I've been on. Yes, so yeah, but I've been on set.
Okay, all right. Fantastic. Now, are there any other activities you've been able to do during this lockdown? You know, because a lot of people were just like, oh, everything's just all quiet, everything's just all still. Was there anything else you were able to do during the lockdown? Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Okay. All right then. So I was asking, of course, now that you're back at work, what were the other things that you were likely supposed to be doing during the lockdown?
The things that I was supposed to have done or that I did?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Oh, okay. Oh, before the lockdown, I had loads of things planned out to do. I had tons, because the year had just started. 2020 was a year a lot of people were looking forward to. So I had tons of things that I should have done, but I didn't. But right now, I'm just basically catching up. I don't know. I think I'm on. My brain is on speed dial. I'm just everywhere. I've been to a meeting. I'm off to another one. And because apart from acting, I'm a businesswoman, so I get myself involved in other things. So yes, so it's been back and forth for me. I have been working on my own production too. I've started working on doing my own production, and then I have this movie that is coming out. I'm excited. It's called Malomo, and it's a beautiful story, a really lovely story. You guys should look out for it.
Wait, when you
It
say
will be
Malomo,
on Nevada Bridge.
Do you mean Malomo?
Yes, Malomo. Yes.
Malomo. The Yoruba
Yes, Malomo.
Don't go anymore.
Yes, that's the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's
How can we get it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's
going to be on Nevada Bridge. It's going to be premiering on Nevada Bridge TV. It's going to be premiering on Nevada Bridge TV soon. So as soon as that happens, I'll let you guys know. So apart from that, I have other things that I'm working on. I have projects that are coming up that I cannot disclose. You know how it is. When the time for the announcement comes, we will announce it. But for now, I'm working tirelessly, trying to catch up.
Yeah. And we will be right here to help you with that announcement as soon as you're ready. Just bring it to us. We'll talk about it.
Thank you.
But speaking of things to talk about, you've been in entertainment for quite a while. You've been on the scene for a long time.
You know, girl, you know.
I know. It's been a hustle. From the days of African Queen, all the way till now.
By the way, you don't look like you've aged, though. Serious. If I think of the African Queen video and there's those spikes on your hair, I see. It doesn't seem like you've aged.
Thank you. Thank you. I try.
And the dimples, those dimples.
And then that smash of
I try.
Wait, let's do it.
Oh no, Titi, don't do that.
What beefing you? What? We mothers, we don't beef you.
Titi.
You say we don't beef you. You know what it is.
I see. 2020 has been a crazy year with a lot. Apart from COVID happening, we've had a lot of things: Black Lives Matter movement, rape, domestic violence. It's been a crazy year so far, and there's a lot of things that's happening. Either Black Lives Matter or the end rape movement. I don't know. Can you share your thoughts on these things happening? What do you think about everything that's been happening so far, 2020?
I just think it's overwhelming. I think it's too much for us to even deal as a people, as a race. I think it's too much. The whole thing, it just keeps coming. And when you think you've tackled one, you hear another story again coming on, saying a 5-year-old was raped and killed by her own cousin and stuff like that. So it's getting too much. Sometimes I want to disconnect from social media, but social media is literally my work and my life right now. And but it's tiring, it's exhausting. I just hope people were better. I just hope people were better. I just hope people just you know, just choose to do good instead of doing bad. I just hope people would do that. I wish the human race would see each other person as a human first. Because before we are all formed, we're humans before you can now identify the sex or identify the race. You know, we're all human first. So let's treat ourselves the way we would not want someone else to treat us. I wish the world would do better, but it's just the way it is. My own thought is for us to just keep showing love, and it's never enough. Love is not too much. Just keep putting it out there, and hopefully the negative vibe will be chased away, or will just kind of eradicate itself. So I hope people will just do better. It's tiring. I don't know. It's we all have the same brain. I don't know how some people would think, okay, I cannot harm this person, or this is just too much for me to do to someone else, or this is just harsh, or this is not, it's not something you should do to another human being. But I just wish some people would reason, or the rest of the people on the other side, you know. So tomorrow it could be something else. I don't know. It's just tiring for me. It is tiring for me. That's what I think. I've been on some of my friends' DMs, and that's the same thing everybody's saying. Everybody's saying they're tired of social media. They're tired of social media. Every morning is one bad news or the other. So I just hope people will do better.
Yeah, I want to take us back now to what you said. Social media is kind of like your life, your work now. That's where you work mostly now. You need to tell us a bit about that, and tell us a bit about how you've been able to remain relevant since you started back in, was it 2004?
For me, social media, Instagram most especially, has become like some sort of source of income for a lot of people. And that is why you see a lot of people make sure their social media pages reflect who they are or the brands that they represent. So for me, that's what I stand for. Social media now is just the best way for me to put my image out there and my brand. So yes, social media is one way that I make money more often than being on set, especially now that everything has gone digital. So it's the earlier you get on board with on the digital space, the better for you, because everything now has gone on the internet, So that's how I feel social media is one of my sources of income, and then putting my image out there. But for talking about making myself relevant since I've gone left and came back, I think I just try to update myself. I'm open to different things. I'm open to trying all sorts. You can park here. I'm open to you can park and block this car. So I'm open to doing all sorts. I'm open to, not what I mean all sorts, I don't mean anything. I mean open to trying other genres and all those kind of things. Like I've never done a Yoruba film. If a Yoruba movie comes up now, I will jump on it, if you know what I mean. So I'm open to trying different things. So I update myself. Maybe that is why it will look like, oh, Yvonne is more relevant. No, but wherever you put your face, you see me there. You find me there. Wherever you get to, as they reach there, then they wait for you. So that's just basically why it looks like I'm still relevant. Yeah, but so we hustle different. We hustle different. We don't bump picking now. So we don't get time.
Now talking about hustle, you are a businesswoman, an actress, you're into stuff, and then also being a single parent. How are you able to juggle all of this? How are you able? Because I know it's not easy. Your son is still at the toddler stage and all of that. How are you able to juggle all of this?
For my son, I have the best parents. I have the best family. They take care of him solely. Especially my mom. My mom has taken him off my hands because she knows that, for him to actually feed, I have to be on the street to, work and, be out there. So yeah, I have that covered for me. For being a businesswoman, I am a moving office, like sometimes I've seen a post somewhere that says, when you see me talking to myself, have in mind that I'm having a board meeting.
Yeah, true.
So I'm a walking building. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not too much to do, because if I don't do it, nobody's gonna do it anyway.
And everybody's trying to put food on the table, but then there are some people that have turned to all sorts of ways, in quotes, to make money. For instance, presently trending right now, we heard about Hush Puppy. We heard about so we've heard about so many people going into fraud and fraudulent activities just to make extra money. I would love to hear I would love to hear your opinion on that particular situation, and You know, seeing other prominent figures like Daddy Freeze hype him, for instance. Tell us what you think about that situation.
Okay, like he said, I heard him say before that he posted it and people attacked him and said, "Oh, it's the politicians that are causing the hunger in youths to go into fraud." It's sad to hear people say that, because at the end of the day, if you go into fraud because of the politicians, you end up frauding people who are also put under the pressure, the same pressure that the politicians have put on you. Like, you come and dupe me. I'm not part of the politicians that putting this pressure on you. So why will you now come and defraud me? If you get what I mean, So it's sick to hear people make excuses to now harm someone else because of somebody else's crime,
Yeah.
you know, somebody else's sin. So it's sad. It's crazy to hear people say stuff like that. But as it is, greed has eaten skin deep, and we Nigerians most especially, and it's such a shame. It is such a shame. Um, I I don't know Hush Puppy. Never really followed him as much because I don't rely on social media for my entertainment. I know people go on social media, follow some certain people because of what they post. Or there's so many lies on social media that people follow these people because of what you see, or what you think you've read, and you believe it. And then tomorrow somebody else will come and say, "I bought a house," and you make the person your mentor. Somebody you don't know what they do before they took the picture, after they took the picture, or before they did that video, after they did the video. You don't know where they're coming from because they bought a new car, or they bought a new house, or they dress a certain kind of way. You now make the person your mentor. And then when the person disappoints you, you turn around and say, "Oh, you disappointed me. You're not celebrities. They're not worthy to be mentors." Nobody asked you to follow their ways in the first place. Nobody asked you to find them worthy to be your mentors. Your pastor's wife is there. You don't even know what she does after she leaves the pulpit either. So why don't you make your parents your mentor? Why don't you make people who you can see for a fact that this person is putting real work in his life to make himself better, to make herself better? Like your mother. My father is my mentor. I would have said Wale Soyinka is, for me, more, I don't know what he does. But I love everything my father does. I love how he works hard. He's over 60, almost 70. He still goes out every morning trying to hustle, trying to put food on the table for his children. He is my mentor. I know him in and out. I appreciate what he does. Why will I make Beyonce my mentor when I don't know who she is? Do I know whether she sniffs cocaine after she has finished performing? I don't know. Then one day you hear an information, or you hear you see tabloids go say something about her that is negative. You turn around and say, "Tufiakwa, these people, they can never use them a mentor." They send you mentorship. Nobody asks you to choose people that you don't know who they are, your mentors. So people who turn around and say they're disappointed, or people who come around and say, "Oh, Hush Puppy did this," Hush Puppy send you message before. Do not send you message. And the funny thing is, I'm listening.
Yeah, something I just want to pick about what you said. You are. I must say, but I'll tell you why you're different. I'm not patronizing you, but I'll tell you very soon why you're different. But then you have a number of celebrities who celebrities are influencers, one way or the other.
Yes.
There's a lot of things that people do because you said it.
Yes.
There are a lot of things that people do because, oh, it's Yvonne. Yvonne is involved in it. You find out that a number of your colleagues, celebrities, and all of that, they hype these guys so much that you see people gravitate towards them because of the influence from celebrities. Some people just blindly follow. That blind, I don't know. Is there any way something can be done about that kind of followership where people don't have those kind of values, like you said, those values, rather than
values too,
from their parents or something, they want to follow the celebrity, and even the celebrity wants to lead them inside a hole. We died here. We died there. Hush Puppy.
I know.
Pray for Hush Puppy. I don't know which prayer they are praying. Is it pray for him to stay in jail or what?
Wow.
Want to die there on top of the matter?
Wow.
What do you, as in celebrities and influencing and how they get people to follow? What do you think about all of that?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that you as a human being, you can put your work out there enough for people to love you and love your brand, or love what your produce or your products, and want to follow. I think it's a good thing. It's kudos to whoever it is that is the celebrity or tag the celebrity. So sometimes, whether you like it or not, like me, I usually tell my friend, I don't want anybody to look at me as mentor. Face your family, face your business. You understand? Let me live my life. I will make mistakes whether you like it or not. I will live my life. I'm not going to turn around and say, oh, because I'm an actor, I should not do the thing that I really want to do that will make me happy. It does not, I don't allow it to do. No, don't stress me. Stay on your lane. Let me live my life.
But I
So
want you
I
to be
say
my
that,
mentor.
I say that, what? What did you say?
I want you to be my mentor. You have to mentor me.
So I usually say that to people and people think it's funny, but it's true.
But you know, but
But it's
speaking of
true.
mentorship now, okay, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
I usually would appreciate if people will now carry it as a responsibility upon themselves, or like as a cloak of responsibility to now do the right things and make sure you are giving these people who have decided that they must make you an idol. You give them a good example, or you give them a good path for them to follow. It would be a good thing. So I just urge people, when you see stuff that you don't understand, because you see stuff that you don't understand, my dear, you don't understand it. Like many years ago when I was younger, somebody asked me, will you date a Yahoo boy? And I said, no, I will not. And the person thought I was joking. And the person said, no, they give you money. I said, if I'm dating someone and you cannot explain to me where the money is coming from, you don't even have to explain it. Let me feel it. Let me see.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. So you said something about dating, that if you were to date, if someone asked
a Yahoo boy, yes. And I said, no, if I don't understand his source of income, I will not go into it. If I don't understand it, I don't understand it. It will put you in trouble. It will put you in trouble. And ignorance is not an excuse in a court of law. Ignorance is not. Ignorance is not. So if you don't understand it, you don't understand it. Let it slide. So people should choose where they put their energy, or how they channel their energy. That's just my opinion.
Speaking of energy, there are a lot of people are putting a lot of energy into the acting industry, but off the top of my head, I can't really count how many movies have topped, the million naira per actor mark. There are very, very few that are able to do that. So do we really see acting as lucrative? And when you see new young actors coming up, to flaunt their achievements and all that, tell us how you feel about this, because you and I know these producers are not paying that much money in comparison with
stuff like that.
In comparison with what people are flaunting. That's what I'm saying.
On social media. Okay.
Yes, on social media. Talk to us.
I want to believe some people have their individual businesses that they are doing on the side. I want to believe so. There are a lot of young people who are into clothing, and they sell clothing, they sell makeup stuff, So I want to believe that these people have something else doing. But if they're not, I don't have anything positive to say, so I will say nothing. But for those who have businesses on the side, they should keep doing what they're doing. They're bankers today. A lot of times when people channel all they have a lot of questions to ask when it comes to people who are in the limelight. Because I usually tell them, just live your life. There are bankers today, who work with other bankers, and you see them, they're in the same position with other bankers, and they drive bigger cars and drive, live in luxurious apartments and live that life. So whatever it is we're talking about happens in every sector. So channel your energy into what you understand and live for yourself. Make yourself happy.
Okay. All right.
I'm very diplomatic, I know. My answers are very diplomatic, I know.
This one is not diplomacy. There's something I want to add. One of the last things I'm asking here is, a number of people, maybe they want to get into the acting industry. That one is very good. You've been there for a very long time. Let's I don't know.
Very long time, 16, 17 years, yes.
Yes. Tell us something real, because we know the normal thing. They tell you be passionate and all of that. But this Nollywood, easy, man. Just tell us something. How can somebody who's up and coming, who feels like I have a talent, I can do this thing, how can they in the industry?
Okay. First of all, you have to, how you appear is how you want to be addressed. So as I'm talking to young upcoming actors who are watching. When you want to come into Nollywood, make sure you have something other than your talent to bring to Nollywood. When I started, it was, once you're talented, you get in. Right now, whether you like it or not, and I don't like to hear it, people now say your talent is not enough.
No.
I hear that now. I didn't used to
Wow.
hear that before.
Mm.
If you remember, Titi, when you and I started, it was not your talent is not enough. Are you talent? Is she talented? Then bring her. Let her come and shoot. Thank you. That was then. But now you hear the talent is not enough. So now a lot of things come put together, make a package as an actor. You have to, your appearance, the way you speak, the way you relate, and all of that. So if you're coming into Nollywood or you want to come into any business at all, but Nollywood specifically, is for you to know, bring something that you know another actor or another actress does not have. Because you're not coming in for people to point at you and say, this is the next Yvonne Jegede. You wouldn't want to be the next Yvonne Jegede. But you want to be the first, whoever it is that you want to be. If you get my point. So come with something that will help you. You are going to get harassed. You're going to get, I didn't get harassed and all of that, but you might get harassed. You might have to lay your back to get a script. Whatever it is, if you don't have something to give, you will fall by the roadside.
Even if you have given all the things they're asking for.
Yes, you will still fall by the roadside.
All
so
right.
you come prepared. Yes, come prepared. Don't come and be one of those actors.
That's for the new young upcoming actors coming out soon. Thank you so much for that.